Hail to thee, my kindred. How are you doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you are. If you're not, fight them demons. Throw hands. Kill them. Toss them out a window. Whatever you gotta do. I'll back you up. I'll hide the body with you. Just, call me up. Hit me up in chat. Sorry. I'm once again in a bit of a giddy mood, I suppose. I'm happy. I'm also doing very well today. I didn't sleep twice like I did yesterday, so only running on roughly 4 hours, maybe almost 5 of sleep, but that's quite alright. I've got some coffee next to me and I'm not feeling any tired, so yes. Today will be much like yesterday. We're just gonna talk for a while and I might play something if I've run out of things to just bramble on about. Bramble? Is that even a term that people use? Bramble. I feel like bramble is a word, but I don't know if it's similar to ramble. I think in my brain I just heard bramble and ramble, and therefore used it, but I'm not too sure on whether I'm just being stupid or smart. Yeah, well, whatever it is, doesn't matter. You know what I mean. And you've always known what I meant. Or at least I hope you guys understand what I mean most of the time when I'm talking. If you don't, well then that's just my bad, I suppose. My freaking bad. How is the day? The day is sunny. It was windy today, and I'm not gonna lie, when I went outside to perform my duties, I did not enjoy it. I did not go outside and feel happy after I went outside. Quite the opposite, I shall tell you. Quite the opposite. That was shivering. Shiver me frickin' timbers out there. Because for some reason, wind just makes things worse. It could be 20 degrees and no wind and I'll do just fine. But if it's like 40 and it's windy, yeah, no, I am not enjoying that weather in any way, shape, or form. I cannot withstand that without suffering of some kind. Although I guess that's nobody's fault but my own. I should have, layered up maybe a little better. But, to be fair, why would I? Why would I have to layer up so much? If I simply could ask the wind gods to no longer do their wind thing. At least for a little while I'm outside. They won't listen though, they never do. They do their own thing. Vibe. Enjoy life at their own pace. Yes, at their own pace. That's the word. Wording. Words. I need to add a bot for chat. And I know I can do that in Stream Elements. I don't know how though. I'm gonna have to learn. Or I could ask a buddy. I could ask Scratch, mayhaps. I don't even know if he uses Streamlabs or Stream Elements. I don't know why. Why are those two things called like they have the first part of their name be the same thing? Streamlabs and Stream Elements. It gets me confused every damn time I have to talk about it. Every time. There is no respite for a little confused lad such as myself. As to the naming conventions of these damn streaming related things. Software? Yeah, because hardware is a physical thing, software is a digital thing. Yeah. I had cereal for breakfast, which is a little unusual, because usually it's egg and bread. Egg and bread. In like an almost omelet style of egg. Right? Or scrambled eggs. Scrambled's pretty good. And it was a I don't know if you guys know Raisin Bran. Is it Raisin Bran actually? Hold on, let me think. Let me do a think. Yeah, it's Raisin Bran. I'm pretty sure. It's the cereal with the raisins in it. It's pretty tasty. I enjoy it. Because I like raisins. I don't know why people generally don't like raisins. Raisins are pretty damn good. They're sweet. They're nice. You would think people would like them. I like them. Maybe I'm just too much of a freaking old man, I'm out here with my raisin and my oatmeal raisin cookies. Oatmeal raisin cookies are also pretty good, and people don't like those either. I don't know why. They're filling because of the oatmeal, and they're sweet because of the raisin. So I don't know. Mayhaps people are just strange. It could be just that. Maybe it's everyone else who's weird. Maybe I'm the only normal one around. Doesn't that just sound a little egotistical? Almost said testicle. Oh well. You know what I want to eat? I want to eat like a goddamn... I just want to eat a mushroom. Just a whole mushroom. Cooked for only 2 minutes on a goddamn frying pan. And just crunching it. Well, I guess it wouldn't really crunch because of the fact that it's cooked, and when the mushrooms get cooked, they're soft, not crunchy. What really can be cooked that is crunchy? Because cooking and baking are two different things. We're separating baking stuff, right? So, what can you cook that would end up as crunchy? I don't think you really can cook anything and make it crunchy, otherwise that would just be in the category of burnt food. And we don't want to eat burnt food. Burnt food, bad. Bad for your tummy, bad for your tongue. Just bad all around. Like charcoal. Especially if it looks like charcoal. Do not eat anything that looks like charcoal. Especially charcoal itself. I know it smells a little good because you associate it with grilling, right? But you want to trust me when I say, do not eat charcoal. Alright? Okay. There I go with my yawns already. It has begun. The avalanche of yawns. It's always funny to me because every time I yawn on stream, it's always it's always after the fact that I stop yawning. Like once stream is over, the yawns don't come around anymore. It's like they're on a kind of timer at this rate. And perhaps I should have noticed this a little sooner. That they were in fact on some kind of timer. So that I could figure something out. I thought about maybe drinking coffee or black tea before I streamed, but then I have nothing to drink during stream, and therefore I just made the decision that I should just stick to drinking my coffee or black tea during stream time. As to, you know, keep myself going during stream, because I know some days I'm just very tired and need that little pick-me-up. So, yeah. I don't know why I want to make that sound specifically, but I do. I want to make all kinds of noises today. All sorts of little sounds, little bits and bytes and whatnot. For the sole purpose of making them. And maybe also to ensure that I do not fall victim to my own brain mulchification. You don't want to fall prey to the brain mulchification. It's not good. Scratch Boyo is gonna stream today, supposedly. And he's gonna stream himself watching the Game Awards. Don't know if y'all are interested in the Game Awards. I don't really watch that sort of thing because I just don't see the point to these competitions. Well, they're not really competitions. They are, but not really. They're, you know, award ceremonies. That's a proper term for it. These award ceremonies I don't really watch because I, 1, find boring, 2, don't see the purpose in them, other than just, I guess, clout. And 3, unless it's dealing with people or smaller independently made stuff, I don't tend to care. Like, if I do care about awards, it's only when, streamers and whatnot are getting them, or when it's smaller companies getting a reward for, or, sorry, award, a little trophy recognition for whatever work they've done. Which is usually good, because we should recognize good work whenever we see it, no matter how big or small a group or company of people is. Everybody deserves just a little bit of love, Just a little bit of love. Do y'all got any interesting music going on in your lives? And I mean, listening. Is there anything you guys listen to that you guys think I'd like to listen to? Or just want to share? Because I certainly like it if you guys shared some stuff with me. Mayhaps I should reciprocate such a thing. Talk to you guys about some songs I've been listening to lately. That sounds a little nice, no? I think that'd be kind. That'd be kind and nice and lovely. If I can only remember, I could just go to my my YouTube and look it up real quick. But not yet. Not yet. Oh, goodness gracious me. I was watching Marseille earlier, right? Earlier in the day, about, let's say, I think I stopped watching his stream an hour ago. Yeah, it's like about an hour and a half ago. And I gotta say, I asked him a question, and that question was, what's your favorite breakfast food? And the brother responded with, he likes sandwiches, right? So sandwiches, I thought about sandwiches, and breakfast sandwiches, right? And a lot of times, I don't know, breakfast sandwiches are pretty good, right? Because they got a lot of protein, slapped between 2 slices of carbs, right? You got your slices of breads, you got usually eggs, cheese, ham, maybe bacon as well. And if it's homemade, it's gonna be even more than if you bought it from some place like McDonald's, right? Where if you get it from McDonald's, it's kind of like it's a sandwich about the size of your fist, I suppose. And if you make it at home, well, it could be as thick or as thin as you want it. Really. And I remember making a sandwich of breakfast that kind of was like a BLT, I guess, to some extent, because it had bacon, it had ham, and cheese, and that was it. And I toasted it on the frying pan, so it came out real crunchy, real, the saltiness from the bacon. Would you describe bacon as salty? To me, it's salty, and I feel like that's a proper description of the flavor of bacon. It's, heavy on sodium. Or maybe that's just the fat, the fat tastes that way. I don't know, actually. Is fat supposed to taste salty? I know that may be a weird question, but it's a genuine question. I am not too knowledgeable on such things. Got no reason to be, so... yeah. Yeah. What am I thinking of that studio? What's the studio that goes like you know the one. Is it Fox Studios or something? No, it's like 20th Century something. 20th Century Studio. Let me look that up. 20th Century Studio. It is... I got it correct. 20th Century Studios. See, I'm a smart boy. I got some wrinkles on this brain. A few, not too many. I'm not allowed the privilege of having too many. Even an average amount is too much in the eyes of the gods. But anyways, as I was saying, what other memorable, now that I think about it, memorable sound effects, is that how I want to say it, of studios are there. There's the like THX, who is known for their very obnoxiously loud, I guess, just one just what can only be described as a wind up and just a boom, right? Because it's just like that's literally the sound, and it just gets loud to a certain point and then stops. Goes back down pretty quick, relatively quick. I guess I don't actually remember it off the top of my head how quickly or not quickly it went down. I want, kind of want like a BLT now. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna make myself hungry. I ate today. I did eat, but I ate a little bit earlier than I would usually eat my lunch. As in, it was like 10 something in the morning. Due to the matriarch always deciding to cook lunch rather early, and I tell her all the time, hey, it's a little early to cook lunch. Shouldn't you cook it maybe like, if you want to cook it 11, that's fine, right? Because it's gonna take you an hour. But at like 9, she starts at 9, gets everything done by 10. And part of the reason I believe she does that is because she just doesn't want to eat breakfast. I keep telling her, all you gotta do to not get hungry enough to make lunch at 9 in the morning is to eat breakfast. Eat some breakfast. And she's just like, nah. Nah. And that's it. That's the beginning and end of the conversation. It does not matter how many times I approach her on the subject. She will not change her mind. She simply will not. And that's quite alright. I do not have any jurisdiction over her. She is her own woman. She commands me because she is my mother. That is how this works. I can only advise. And whether she takes that advice or not, well, we'll see. The answer most of the time is no. Just a straight up no. She will not take my advice. I've been getting a couple of brain churning ideas. The cogs are turning in my mind as of late. Because I need to figure out how to do things. What I want to do and how I want to do them are two very important things to me right now. And I won't describe them, though I won't talk about them too much, the actual things, because there is this whole psychological thing of if you spill the beans on things that you want to do, you'll have less likely of a chance, or you'll be less likely to actually do them, because if they stick in your mind and they don't come out, and then you instead decide to put that like energy into action rather than let the excitement spill out into words, well then if you spell them out into words, you no longer feel excited for that thing because you've sort of lended out that excitement, if that makes sense. But if you keep it to yourself, then you're more likely to actually get the thing going and get the thing done that you want to get done, because of the fact that you want to show it off to everyone. Which I think is weird. It's a very weird psychology the human brain runs with. But if that's how it is, then that's how it is. So from now on, I'll have to keep my mouth all zipped up when it comes to doing things. Because otherwise, I risk not doing them. And the last thing I want to do is not do a thing that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Or not a long time per se, but just thinking about it thinking about a thing for a day, to me, is a very long time, okay? I know to a lot of folks that ain't a long time, but to me, that's a very long time. And because time itself passes by rather slowly for one such as me, so having something to think about for the whole day is quite a task. Quite a deal. Quite a big deal. Oh, this person I'm watching. I have two, this is gonna be perhaps a little weird, but I'm lurking on 2 separate streamers' streams, just because I'm trying to rack up those channel points, I want to rack up those channel points so that I can do funny things in their chats. It's always fun, though. I've been going around recently and just chatting up with people in their chats and whatnot. Feels good. Feels nice to watch others, and especially those who are, they're just nice to be around, I guess is one way to put it. Rather inspiring, rather mood lifting. Let me see if my coffee is too warm. Should be cooler by now. I hope it is, because I want to drink it. I put a little bit of, well, I say a little bit. One little cup thing. You know those, creamer things? The little packets you get? I got one of those. Put it in my coffee, so haven't had coffee with like a creamer type of thing in a while. I'm sure it's gonna taste basically the same. The ones I've had before are hazelnut flavored. This one I think is just standard, so ain't no special smells coming from this one. And I really do like the hazel little packets. Little creamer packet, I should say. Just because it makes the coffee smell very nice. I enjoy the smell of hazel. Hazel is a lovely smell. I wonder if there's hazel candles. That'd be kind of nice to get. I also like pine. Pine and hazel, not as a combination but separately, are very nice smells. Scents. That's another word for smell. Okay. It tastes like coffee, but less bitter. The creamer has just made it less bitter. Which, to be fair, it ain't all that bad. I would prefer it to have been left bitter than just melted down that... Mellowed? Mellowed, yes. Mellowed is the term I was looking for. I would have rather my coffee been a little bit more bitter, like it is normally, than mellowed out by the creamer, without any other positive, I guess. Because to some people, your coffee should not be too bitter, and to others like myself, I like my coffee being bitter. That's just the way it is. I like warm drinks. Subvol unfortunately cannot drink warm drinks. They will perish. Scratch, on the other hand, I don't think Scratch even drinks tea, if I remember correctly. He drinks coffee, though. I'm sure about that. Yes, I'm sure about that one. I have to think on it. I do wonder what my other shatters drink. Just like a random thing, but now that I'm thinking about it, Cabby, I haven't asked Cabby because it's never come up. And Cabby only shows up when I'm playing Yumituki. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. There is Zappo, who also has not shown up in a while. Cookie Crumbles. Let's see who else. Can I think off the bat? Yes, off the top of my head. There's a couple of folks I've not seen in a while. I hope they're doing alright. There was Winter. Winter, which is probably more so watching my VODs, which I don't blame him for that. Because bro lives in Sweden, I remember. Well, I think it was Sweden. So, therefore, whenever I stream, it's essentially nighttime for that brother. So I would not blame him if he just stuck to... I'm assuming it's a he. Stuck to watching my my VODs on YouTube. Which, thank you if you do, Winter. And the rest of you VOD watchers, whoever you are, may you all be doing well. Color Blue. I forgot which stream Color Blue joined in on. There was Adamant. Adamant showed up, or at least followed. And that was 20-something days ago, and I sure as hell am not gonna remember what I did about a month ago. I'm sure it wasn't that exciting of a stream, but, exciting or worthy enough to be chosen as a person to follow, I suppose. Sorry, it makes me a little happy knowing that people do choose to follow. I don't know why they do, but I will not question a gift horse. What's this saying about the freaking horse with a gift in its mouth? I won't look a gift horse in its. I don't know the. What the hell is that saying? Okay, let me look it up because this is gonna bother me. This is gonna tickle my brain if I do not seek answers for my questions. A gift horse? Let me see if this is even the correct way to write that phrase. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Yeah, it's don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What that means, I shall not know until I click this link. Is this phrase thing gonna tell me where the phrase comes from? What's the origin of the phrase? Proverbs are short and expressive sayings, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's basically a proverb, which, yeah, obviously, right? A proverb that basically says, when receiving a gift, be grateful for what it is. Don't don't imply you wish for more by assessing its value. Which makes sense, right? Because that would be kind of rude, especially if you were to do that right in front of the person who gave you said gift. From the 1540s? That's when this phrase comes from? No way. The phrase appears in print in English in 1546, which is like 500 years ago almost, as don't look a given horse in the mouth in John Haywood's dialogue containing the number in effect of all the probes in English tongue. I'm imagining that probably means proverbs. They spelt weird back then, which, you know, makes sense. The language was definitely written differently. Where he gives it as no man ought to look a gown horse in the mouth. That phrase is an odd one, but I get what it means now that it's been explained by the internet. Which, now that I think about it as well, is very straightforward. It makes sense, I suppose. Right? Don't look a gift horse in its mouth, and the reason you don't look it in its mouth is because that's considered an appraisal of a horse, because horses, you can tell the age of a horse by its teeth, and therefore, if you get a horse given to you, and you appraise it by checking its teeth, that's like saying, I wish you gave me something better, which is very rude. Kind of went in circles there. My apologies. Almost choked on my coffee. And just got a big old gulp. What do people do? What do people do? I don't know what I do. I should have gone out to touch some grass today. I thought about it, but I didn't. And I really wanted to, but then I decided against it because in reality, I really don't have anywhere to go. Not often anyways. Could go for a simple walk, that's never a bad thing. If I'm being quite frank, I sorta need it. It's been a while. But like I said, today was also cold, so windy is what I mean. And the windy makes it feel colder. Still, therefore, my brain at the time had made the assessment that I would not be pleased in going outside again after I came back inside of from doing performing my duties. Doing my duties sounds weird when you say it like that. Doing my duties. Sounds like I'm talking about taking a shit. You know what I need to find? I need to find some cool ass game to play, or just some artsy ones. I do still have a couple more in my list, my library, but I'm gonna save those for next week. So for the rest of this week, I'm just gonna have to make do. I'm gonna have to make do, like Southern girls, country girls make do, or so I've heard. Don't know what that's all about. Don't want to know what that's all about. But it can't be all that bad out in the country. I like the country. It's very open. When it's sunny, it's very nice and lovely. Cows don't really smell good, but they're very funny looking. I do like the funny looking cattle. I like Shimkin. Shimkins are fun, and they're friends, always. Even if some of the roosters are bastards. Which is funny because all you gotta do to stop them from being bastards is just take them away from the hens and then place them with a bunch of other roosters and they like separate them. That's all you gotta do, just separate them and they're fine. They just become normal. They become chill. They do not have to impress the chicken hoes. It's only when they gotta impress the hoes that they get all crazy. Which I don't blame them, but like, damn, brother, you don't gotta peck my goddamn feet, my leg. They're always at 100, always willing to engage in combat, and that's not nice. It's not nice, simply put. But I don't blame them at all. Just wish they didn't do it. To me specifically. What other animals do people keep? I suppose they keep sheep. Sheep are sheep. Goats? Goats are bastards. Sheep can also be bastards, sometimes, from what I've heard. But goats, oh man, goats have got some kind of motherfucking attitude. Always got an attitude. They'll try to milk one, and they'll just start kicking. Like, they got an issue all the time. They're pressed. Pressed for time, pressed for respect, pressed for just about anything. And everything. Sheep, on the other hand, they're more chill from what I've heard. More, because they're much more timid, mayhaps is the wrong word. They're skittish. They're more skittish. So you can just wrangle them around a lot more easier than you could any other animal, really. But even so, still gotta be sorry about that. Still gotta be a bit careful around them because they're willing to headbutt you. Sometimes if you're not looking. You turn around, you're doing your thing. Sometimes they look at you for a couple seconds and they just charge. I don't know why. They wake up, they exist, and then they choose to fight. Sometimes. They're silly like that. Strange little fellows. Don't know why they do the things they do. What other animals do people keep? Do they herd? Do they obtain for farming purposes? Quail, I suppose? Quail is more of a homesteading thing because they're smaller. They're similar to chickens. People eat their eggs. I had quail eggs before. Their eggs really are small. like I would say, if you compare it to a standard grocery store egg, I'd say a quail egg is about 20 something to 30 something percent smaller. Maybe a solid 30% smaller. I can't remember if they're a different color though, or if they have different colorings. I only ever tried deviled eggs or evil eggs. Evil eggs. Why evil eggs? Why egg evil? And by the way, hello. How do you do, Justin? Justin Y. those eggs were evil, man. Had to eat them. You know what? That's an understandable action. It's an understandable course of action. I understand the logic. Your morality is 100% just safe. Ethical dilemmas of egg. I don't know why I said deviled egg. I guess I just read evil and just thought devil. Goodness gracious. How's your day doing, Justin? I'm just here rambling on about random subjects that pop. And thank you for... Why is that behind me? That should be in front of me, not behind me. Thank you for the follow, Justin. You kindly human being. I gotta fix that. Where is it? Okay. Right here. Bring it up about here. There we go. Now next time something like that happens, it should show up in front of me instead of behind me. We're just chillin', just japping, and by we I mean myself. For the time being. Since when have I been streaming? August 29th of this year. So only a few months so far, and I've been having quite some fun. It's been fun, it's been something to do. Almost every day too. In the beginning it was more so every other day, but then I just decided to just stream every day eventually. Felt like there was too much to do. Only started recently streaming too? What do you usually stream, if you don't mind me asking? Because I myself have not streamed all that much, just games. Sometimes on the weekends I might watch a video or two. Gardic Phone because I like drawing? Ah, Gardic Phone. I heard that game's pretty fun. That's the one people usually play with their audience members, no? If I remember correctly. I got too much in my brain to ever remember anything. Yep, that's the one. It's awesome. I should try it sometime. I swear I said I was gonna try it sometime. Gotta try it sometime? Yeah. I feel like I've told myself I was gonna try it out. And then just never got to it. Just forgot it. I'm a very forgetful individual. If you ever stick around, you should know that. Just in case. Just in case. Sometimes we'll literally be talking about something and then I'll be like, what are you guys talking about? Like a second later. Real? I'd be forgetting too? I feel like I gotta get myself checked out. This mind of mine. It is an enigma. Although, you know, maybe not so much. Maybe sometimes it works. Maybe a couple of wrinkles will show up every now and again. It depends on what the gods decide. Whether they are merciful upon me or not. It's all just not up to me. You ever played D&D before? No, I've D&D is one of those things that you always hear about and it makes you want to play it, but I don't think I'd ever actually be good at it. Never had anybody that was into it as a buddy or anything that would want to play it, so therefore I just never have. Plus, the idea of role-playing just seems fun. Seems like a good old time, except I'm a very bad actor, so therefore my skills would not be very good when it comes to that kind of a thing. But still, I've seen others play it, and it seems like a whole lot of fun. I do like the stories people come up with. I'm a big fan of fantasy. I'm even writing a fantasy adventure comedy comic thing. Ooh. Aren't you quite... I was gonna say adventurous, but that's not the right word. Motivated. Quite motivated. Well, maybe that's also the wrong word. Just positive word. Imagine some positive word. That's what you are. A positive word. That's very good, though. It's good to hear people with a bit of passion for something. I like that. It gives me quite the... makes me feel joyous. I hope everything works out for you when it comes to that comic you're writing. What kind of fantasy things, if specifically, do you enjoy, other than D&D and whatnot? Thanks, bro. You're very welcome. I try my best. I imagine you're into things like Lord of the Rings and whatnot. Or maybe you're into some more obscure stuff. Who knows? I think the only other fantasy thing that I kind of am into or have heard of is things like what's that thing called? That's a hard question, actually. It's mostly games. Understandable, understandable. Old school and RuneScape. Oh, that's got a cult following, so I've heard. RuneScape. All I know about RuneScape is that one song. I think it's like a pirate song or something. I don't even know. But it's just a song my buddy used to just send memes of every other day for a while. That one, the one that's got that melody. Gotta try it one day. It's the best way to waste 500 hours of your life. I mean, if it's free, I'll fucking give it a shot. I'll give just about anything a shot. Why not? Could be a good stream idea. Just stream that for a while, see how to even play that sort of game. You gotta pay for a membership for more content? I see. Well, I should write that down somewhere. Where's my paper? I usually have paper around here somewhere to write stuff down. Move this to the side. There we go. Where am I gonna write this? On my thigh, I guess. RuneScape. Punctured the paper like 7 times, but that's okay. Make sure to write Justin is cool and muscular in there too. Sure thing, Justin, sure thing. Yeah, silly goat. Silly goofball. So RuneScape. How isn't RuneScape from like the 90s or something? I swear it's from the 90s. Maybe it's from the 2000s. If I remember correctly. 99? I see. Now that I think about it, there's probably a lot of people that play that game that are younger than that game. Always weird to think about those kinds of situations. We still play games from long gone eras without all the context of when those games came out. 6 years older than you? Sheesh. My brain's blinking out, give me a second. Brain's like gun dumb. Maybe the coffee is not helping as much as I thought it would. Anyways, you heard about the Game Awards? Apparently they're happening today. Wish I did not know they would be happening today. I think I heard about the Game Awards happening literally 2 days ago. That was it. I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. That exists, most definitely. Ain't really big on video games. Yeah, me neither. I'm not big on like the whole like award ceremony stuff either, really. I don't see a point to it. Like if a game is good, you're gonna know if a game is good just by people talking about it. And that's all you need, you know? For the most part, anyways. Almost died of a hiccup right there. Love that one Bill Clinton moment during the last year's award. The Bill Clinton moment? I don't even remember what happened. Bill Clinton. Was that the one where that dude like went up there, that kid? I say kid, but I'm pretty sure he's decided to shout out Bill Clinton. Oh yeah, I forgot his name. That guy. The guy with a podcast. He's got a podcast now, no? I remember something about a podcast. I'm pretty sure he's got a podcast. The incident got him famous. Becoming famous off of relatively... Well, I guess it wasn't that bad. I was gonna say it was negative, but it was funny. Not really a negative thing. Disruptive, sure, but not negative per se. Compared to what some other people have gotten notoriety for. It's weird thinking about how many people are kind of big these days for the wrong reasons. Honestly, I loved it. It was It was the only reason I watched the awards video. Yeah. I feel like most awards ceremonies have been just falling off ever since basically nobody gave a damn about the Grammys anymore. Once nobody cared about the Grammys, I feel like every other award ceremony just started suffering as well. Maybe it was some other movie ceremony. I mean, people still care to some extent, but not really as much as they used to. If you want to talk about people getting famous on nothing, the Haktua girl is... yeah, the Haktua girl being famous over literally nothing. Just a Haktua. The Haktua! I fucking hate those memes. But yeah, her popularity is most definitely unwarranted. The fact that she's even got a semi famous podcast, or semi successful, that's the word, semi successful podcast, which I guess statistically it would make sense. Like if you get 1 million people to look at you once and then you do a thing, that 1 million is gonna try and well, not 1 million, but 500,000 that are gonna come back to look at you, and then out of that 500,000, a couple are gonna stay, you know? She's gonna need to find a job in a few years? Yeah, most likely. Most likely. Although I suppose the same goes for all of us, for the rest of us here who stream. We're gonna need to have a job prior to even trying this kind of thing out. Which is advisable. Get a normal job before doing this kind of thing. She has got a head start, so to speak. I'm still a student, I just have to be streaming whenever I feel like it. Yeah, but still. A good piece of advice is get a job. Get a job, and if you want to keep streaming, yeah, keep streaming. If you can find one, that is. Cause man, it's rough out here. But anyways, enough of that topic. How do I swerve this onto something else? That's a skill I've yet to learn. You worked at a bakery at hotels before? That sounds nice. Sounds like that would pay decent. I mean, minimum wage, sure, but... was it at least fun? I would imagine it was like a... maybe not easy. Easy is the wrong word. Yeah, but mostly it was mostly coworkers screaming. I don't know what's with cooking places and their shoutiness. They all think they're 5-star restaurants. But I've heard that's just how they teach in culinary schools. You gotta shout everything out. So that everybody else knows what you're doing in the kitchen. I used to have a couple, well, maybe not buddies, but acquaintances that went to a culinary school. And that's sort of their experience there. Went to try it out myself. Learned how to cook pasta at a massive quantity. It was cool. They had interesting machines in there. In the little kitchen. Well, little I say, but it wasn't little at all. It was a modest-sized kitchen. I can cook too, dude. It's a very good skill to learn. It is indeed. I'll cook very simple things though. I dislike cooking as an activity just because I could do, for some reason, I can do the same thing every time and it'll come out differently every other time. Still edible, still consumable, but like it'll just come out different. It's like, what the hell am I doing? Literally nothing is different and I still end up different with different results. I like making majab and racha, Rekcha? I do not know how to pronounce that. Those are dishes from my country. Ah, I see, I see. My apologies for my mispronunciation, by the way. Clearly, this is not my tongue to speak those names. I'm running out of coffee here. You mispronounced those very wrong. Amazing. It is my perfect skill. Usually I can pronounce things very well, but after a certain range of languages, it just goes downhill. Plus my typical reading debuff, as some of my shatters like to call it. The debuff is strong, and has done me many wrongs. Arabic do be very hard for non-Arabic speakers? No wonder. No wonder. That's a language that's just damn near impossible for outsiders to learn. It's like learning what other language is like equally difficult? Mandarin? Mandarin is one of those languages that is also near impossible for outsiders to learn. Coffee is done. Probably gonna go and get up and make some tea after this. I'm so glad I was born in an Arabic country because it got me used to hard languages. I'm also learning Japanese. Ooh. I tried learning a language once, French. I only learned 2 sentences in a 3-month period. I am very not good at French. You can speak French? Neat! Nice. That would make for what? Like 4... Well, you got English down, clearly. If you can speak French, and then you got Arabic, then Japanese... Well, am I counting correctly? I already forgot. French, English, Arabic... French, English, Arabic, and then you're learning Japanese. Okay, there's also German, so you are the second person in my chat who's very well educated in languages. I had another chatter a few days ago that could speak 4, and I was like, damn. I wish my brain was built that way. I could speak 2, and that's all. Also, go make yourself some coffee. I gotta cook me a little meal anyway. This was fun. I shall. Thank you for coming by the way. And thank you for the follow. That was very kind of you. I'll make myself something a little bit later when I go on my... Well, actually in a few minutes, because in a few minutes I go on my hourly break. Later. Have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening. Now, I do have to pick out a game to play a little later, maybe. If I decide to play a game today, that is. I'll probably only continue with Cemetery Mary, because I did tell myself I was gonna try and get the different endings for that game. Still gotta get around to doing that. I could play Hollow Cure. Don't know. That's a thing for later. Later me to worry about. Me from an hour from now should worry about that. Let me pull up a calculator for something. This math isn't mathing. Hold on, maybe I did it wrong. Give me 1 extra millisecond. And by extra millisecond, I mean like a whole moment. I'm having my man moments right now. I'm having a whole man moment. Okay. Alright. I got my math down. Damn. We just figured out how old Justin is. Sorry. It's gonna be a little weird. I just had to make sure Justin was of age to be in this stream real quick. I don't know why I did that afterwards. Should have done it while he was here. 19. Good old quick math. Now, we'll go on a little break in a few minutes. So those of you that are probably watching the VOD, you know, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up, heads up! Sorry. Just acting out on my impulses. Not a great idea most of the time, but this time it's fine. Gonna take at least a 10-minute break to, well, more than 10 minutes, 15. 15 minute? Yeah, 15. 15 little minutes to get myself a black tea. Enjoy myself, you know, gotta exist. Existing is cool, as you should know. And if you don't know, well, now you know. It's quite lovely. Quite lovely. You know what else is lovely? Chocolate. I want chocolate. I want sweets, and I already had sweets, technically 2 sweets because creamer, you know. We could do coffee creamers. If you don't know coffee creamers, coffee creamers, they got a lot of sugar in them. And I ate cereal like I said earlier, so that's enough sugar for one day. I cannot be eating more sugar. That would be bad. Very evil, very dastardly. Okay, perhaps not evil, but definitely a dastardly thing to do to myself. Especially when I've not been keeping my streak of not eating sugary stuff up lately. Not that I've really had much of a choice. Usually all the healthier stuff, well, goes away first. The relatively healthy stuff to eat, we have no more of right now. So I'm left to eat the less healthier stuff, and I don't like that, if I'm being quite frank. Healthy stuff is, preferable, and unfortunately, how does one say, it is a little on the expensive side to eat healthy. Especially when my kin here just, and it doesn't matter how often I try to convince them, hey, don't buy these things, and save the money to buy some other stuff that, you know, could be useful as a snack, you know, because some of my kin, they do be getting peckish. I get peckish too, but, you know, you could buy some fruits and eat those instead of, like, honey buns or something. Like I said before, I do not get to make the choices here all that much. I advise, and sometimes the matriarch follows. Sometimes she does not. It's all up to her, really. Anyway. Why my brain just doing funny stuff? Probably because it's a rascal. It's a bit of a bastard. Maybe I shouldn't be calling my brain a bastard. That seems a bit rude. A tad bit rude. Innit, bruv? Innit a tad bit rude? Innit a tad bit rude, bruv, to mention the queen in such a way? No, I'm just being weird. Once again, I apologize. I do not actually. Peanuts. Have you guys seen that meme? I'm sure some of you have probably seen the damn meme regarding the cats and like the storytelling. Or, like AI voiceover thing. Where it's like I was jorking my peanuts, but then I remembered my arm got cut off, which made me ask the spooky question, who's jorking my peanuts? And it's like, what? Who came up with this, and why did they spend time and effort making that? Who does that? Who? I need this explained to me. Who the hell goes out of their way to make that sort of content, yeah? I guess somebody. I guess they do. Whoever they are. It is not for me to judge, I suppose. It is not for me to judge. I need to make sure my internet don't act up while I'm gone. So I will be back in 15 minutes. Take us, take a little break, go to the bathroom, give yourself a snack, give yourself a little smooch, stretch out. I don't know how you get yourself a smooch, but figure it out. I'll see you. Oh, the zipper. Thank you for the follow. I do not know where you came from. Thank you very much. There you are. The zipper. How do you do? You come around at the wrong time because I'm about to go on like a 15-minute break to get myself some tea. I came from the void. Fair enough origin story. You know what? I'll stick around for a little bit just to chat you up. Dog, just go. I'll wait. You sure? I don't wanna be a tad bit rude. Not much that I have to talk about anyways, but I'll do so, I suppose. Give yourself go get yourself something too, if you wish. I shall return. Yours truly has made a reappearance, as promised. Took me a little longer than I thought it would. I thought I would make the 10-minute mark. I did not, I think. I'm not too sure, actually. When did I leave? Doesn't matter. I'm here, and that's all that matters, I suppose. Hi, Zipper. Zipper. I feel a little weird calling you Zipper. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call you the. No, that's even weirder. I'm just joking. Or am I? Who knows? So how's your day been? What are you into? What are you doing here, huh? What made you pop into this stream? Were you just that curious? Couldn't have been too curious. Was it the fish? A lot of people like the fish. El pescado, as we call him here. Sadness? Oh. Despair? Oh. Oh no. I apologize for those feelings that you feel. I hope you get better. In all seriousness, if you are feeling sad, think about a dog. Your favorite kind of dog. A little pupperino. That usually gives me a little bit of a boost of joy. Now imagine yourself giving it a little high five. You okay? That's good. That's good. As long as you're doing alright. As long as you're taking care of yourself and all that. So. Oh, phone did a thing, and that scared me. I am recently just been rather skittish, and I don't know why. It's a little weird. Just been getting jump scared by random things in life. Take care of yourself? Yeah, take care of yourself. I don't know what that. I don't know what's that. Skittish. Yeah, with the T. You know what the word skittish means? Maybe it's my pronunciation. My apologies. I get a little tongue-tied. Skittish. Skittish. Yeah, I can see how you thought I said skittish. Damn it, I did it again. I keep doing it. Words are not my forte. You are a foreigner? I keep getting foreigners in my chat. I find that so funny. Let me guess, European? Oh no. Argentina. Eres de Argentina? ¿Qué pasa, chica? Or chico? I don't know what you are. Can't tell too much? Well, I will attempt to be more clear in my speech, which is something I... Chico? Alright, Chico. Glad we got that out of the way. You never know. You never know. Just gotta clarify. Not that it wouldn't matter either way. So, what kind of music are you into? Are you into music? Not a lot of people are into music. Well, what did I just say? Not a lot of people are into... Not everyone is into music is what I meant to say, so I don't know why I said not everyone is into music, which is technically still factually true. Whatever. Brain is doing brain things, and by brain things I mean just confusing myself with my own words. Oh goodness, you're gonna see a lot of that here. A lot of self-confusion. Mostly because I keep forgetting what I just say. You like too much music? How can one like too much music? Explain that, will ya? But the thing I listen to the most are... Math, alternative, and indie rock. Oh, I see. I think I've listened to a couple of math rock songs. I'm not too sure though. You know how these classifications are. Sometimes they just overlap, and sometimes the classifications don't even matter. But those are pretty good genres. I shall admit. On the other hand, well, I'll listen to just about whatever people recommend me. I just like listening to... Well, I guess I'm sure that if you like, if I listed down like all the songs I listen to, that there's a common denominator. But for the most part, it's like whatever I come across, I probably like at least one song in every genre. And then I switch up to romantic and post-romantic classical music. That is indeed a switch up. And surely, I do. It's weird. I don't think I ever really have a genre I like. It's more so specific songs. I'm like, I like this song, and I like that song, and I like this song. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll like, how do I say this? I'll only listen to like one song from a certain artist, and that's it. You too? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's plenty of other people that are like that as well. They don't really think about it. They just go, yeah, I like this song, and that's it. Although, to be fair, there is a lot of music. Lots of music and lots of people making it. So, there's a lot of things to like. I just listed the ones that I listen to the most, but yeah, kinda anything. I see, I feel ya, I feel ya. I am very much of the same brain cell, so to speak. Oh yeah, Jay Schlatt's Xmas album. He came out with that a while ago, no? I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember that. I've seen it in my recommended, like, For You page, whatever you want to call it. I haven't listened to it just yet, though. Mostly because every time something new comes out, I wait for a while for, like, the hype to die down, I guess. I don't like being around when the hype is at its peak, if that makes sense. 10 days? I guess that would make sense. It is December. Sometimes I just forget that December is supposed to be a festive month. Every festivity in the last couple of years has felt less festive, you know? Which is a little odd and a little sad. But I suppose that's how it is these days. The people have to make it festive. We gotta work on making Christmas again. I almost just put my hand just straight up in my tea, my boiling hot tea. God damn. Like, why did that happen? I went to like reach out just to hold the cup to feel how warm it is. It's skibbity hawk tua hawk now. Yeah, we live in a post-skibbity world. I hate that. What is humor becoming? Or am I getting old? I say. I feel like I'm getting old. That's how you know, when you just do not understand. I'm only barely understanding these new memes that are coming out. It takes me a while to adjust. And then I find them funny, but I never understand them. It's evolving like all living things evolve into crabs. That is a weird biological, like, thing, though. Everything is evolving into crabs. What the fuck is up with that? Why is everything evolving to crabs? Or other, like... what right do things have to be evolving to crabs? It was already weird enough that whales came from rats. The last thing I need to know is that everything is evolving to rats. I mean, to whales. I mean, to crabs. God damn. Crabs are simply superior? You say that. I mean, they may be, biologically speaking. I don't know. I do not know enough about biology. All I know is that animals be doing animal things. And they be doing them for reasons unknown sometimes. Sometimes we find new stuff. We just find a new damn animal. Like God just drops a new DLC every now and again. And it's like, oh, look at this new fucking insect that looks like it came out of the Cretaceous period. And it's like, oh cool, another nightmare laid upon this earth. I'm so happy. Yeah. I mean, it's both cool and not cool. We are making workshop items now too. Essentially. Isn't there like a... I swear I've heard something about bringing back extinct animals. You always hear about that every couple of years, how like scientists are closer to bringing back woolly mammoths, for example. Like, listen, I know they're like cool, but you know, I got odd feelings about bringing back dead things that are long gone. It's like like on one hand, I understand if the things that are extinct because of humans. In that case, I feel like there's a fair argument as to like bringing those things back if possible. But like everything else that's like been dead for literal thousands of years, I don't know. Maybe they should stay dead. Where will we even put them? Like, we can't drop them into the middle of like some random ecosystem anymore. That's not good for the ecosystems. Maybe farm them, but then farming them, what would be the point? Wouldn't like the whole point of bringing them back from extinction be to like push them back in I mean Zeus, yeah. But you already know how most animals are not doing okay mentally in zoos. They're never alright. They're like on the cusp of not being okay. I wouldn't say they're I'm not saying the zoos treat them bad or anything, but you know, that's an iffy road to go down. Yeah, bring back extinct animals just to put them in zoos does not sound good on paper. Does not sound ethical, is what I mean to say. But you know, some rich guy's gonna do it anyways. It is what it is. One cannot control the actions of another, only influence them ever so slightly. I gotta watch some anime. I have not watched anime in a while. I keep saying that I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna watch that, but then I don't. I just simply forget. There's like so many shows I've only like watched halfway or a part of or an episode of that I have to get back to. Have you watched Death Note? I have not. It's like a cult. It's like a classic, and I yet have seen it. I've yet to seen it. Sorry, my tongue got tied. My mouth is not working. I've not watched Death Note. You need to? I know. I need to finish up so many things though. I need to finish up Witch from Mercury. I need to finish watching Revolutionary Girl Utena. Then I need to watch Bushido Rock, which I remember watching at least 3 episodes of. There's so many things. Fuck all the other ones. Yeah, say that, but then I don't want them to just be gone to the winds. I should watch Death Note though. How long is Death Note? Is it like 2 seasons? 3 maybe? Or is it just 1 season? "36 chapters. I imagine that means 36 episodes. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. All I remember is the damn memes. I'm gonna pick up a ship, and I'm gonna eat it. Like, why were they so dramatic in that scene? I need to know the context behind the ship scene. I remember watching, what was it, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? And the other one, the OG show. You could say there's 1 season, 27, and the rest of the other episodes is the other. I see. We'll go watch it. I will at some point in time. When I stop watching other streamers, because that's what I do most of the time now. When I want to watch something. I just go watch people do stuff. Then you go, yeah, it's. I'm sure I should watch in the morning. Probably would be a good time for me to watch episodes of stuff, because that's when I basically have nothing to do. You too? I'm glad I'm not alone on that boat. Let me see if my tea is drinkable. Still too hot. Damn, burn my tongue. But I need friends. None of the ones I actually have want to hang out. Well, go make them. Go make friends. Be out there in the winds, in the grass world of the outside. That's how one makes friends. How? I honestly don't know these days. The youth be different. The youth connect via the internet. I say the youth, but you know, I too am in that category at this point. I may as well be. Even my one IRL friend I keep up with lives very far away from me. I guess if to make friends in this day and age, you just gotta go like pick up a hobby essentially, or just try shit out. If there's a cafe that plays like music, go there. If there's a freaking little club somewhere, not a club as in like a party club, but like a club as in an activities club of some kind, go there, check it out, talk the people up a little bit, see what's going on. And that's really the only way you can make some IRL friends these days. Which ain't a bad thing. It's fun to explore one's town. You'll find new stuff, places you didn't think about, being there. I did that a while back when I randomly decided to just go around on my bicycle at like 12 in the morning. Just biked around at night, found like a bar. That was pretty cool. Which, would not suggest going around at the middle of the night, but the point still stands. Going around and exploring your town is fun. You can find new places that you never seen before. Might give you an idea of where to hang out, to, just talk to people. And don't be afraid of talking to folks that are older than you either when you go to those places. Because usually, I wouldn't say... What's the term? What am I trying to say? Brains shugging. Give me a second. It is not bad to make older friends. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes it's kind of cool. Oh. My bandwidth. My bandwidth. Well, bandwidth is getting all quirky now. That was a little unfortunate. Did not expect that to happen on a Thursday of all days, but sure, why not? Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Usually that happens on Sundays. Sundays I get my bandwidth gets a little quirky. Just decides to fluctuate like a goddamn... I don't even know what. Like something with a negative connotation to it. Hydrate. I shall hydrate. I drink a little bit of tea. It was drinkable now. Still warm, which is good. But not burning my tongue kinda warm. And do you have a preferred beverage? What do you like? A milkshake? Water? Iced tea? Something? Cafe? I don't know how to say tea in Spanish, I'm gonna be honest. Té? Orange juice? Orange juice hits different in the morning though. And that shit is too powerful. Té. Yeah, té. But I swear, orange juice in the morning is like... it makes my face like literally scrunch up every time I drink orange juice in the morning, which I have not done in like a couple of years. You know what tastes really good in the morning? Grape juice. Grape juice in the morning is fantastic. It is like... You like it with the pulp? Mmm. I can see that. The pulp, you know, gives it some texture, gives it a bit of heftiness to it. Fills you up a little better. And I myself just drink coffee every morning. I'm a coffee guy. Just like my coffee. Simple as that. Simple as that. But then again, that's usually because I'm drinking it with just like my eggs and bread. Just eggs and bread every morning. Maybe some bacon on the side. Maybe some ham on the side. I'm a simple man. Simple man with a simple palette of taste. That and I just like the bitterness of black coffee. Heard you say X? Oh, X. No, I mean eggs. Eggs. Sorry. Like I said before, my tongue is a bit tied at times. It's probably because English is technically not my first language. I know. Okay. Sorry. It's not. You can point it out. It's goofy. He's made me feel like I get scared that you don't understand what I'm saying, you know? So I want to make sure you know. Don't want to leave any space open for misinterpretations or anything like that. Damn, I didn't notice that one person that was lurking in their stream stopped streaming. I couldn't collect the channel points. Oh well. It is what it is. Damn, it's nearly been what, 2 hours now? An hour 36. We still got an hour 30 to go. Me just yapping up a storm here. Peak, yeah. I gotta lurk, you know? Gotta make sure I can send... I do like the whole channel points idea thing. Like, I just like what you can do with them. Can't wait to be able to get my own channel point redeems. But I gotta wait until I get 50 followers for that. They're very goofy, some of them. And others have very cute things in their little redeems section. I simply enjoy it. The interactability. I gotta get myself like a het pet redeem. It's just customary at this point. It is tradition. It is tradition. The het pats are a tradition for all VTubers slash PNG tubers slash any other kind of tuber, I guess. Maybe I'll get something for the fish as well. A little het pat redeem where you just start het patting the fish. I don't know how that would work because the fish is spinning, but I'll figure it out surely. Surely there's a way. You know, I've been thinking that I have to redo the little chat box so that it's bigger. Forget how to do that though. I gotta check Steam. So what was it? Stream Elements. I'm not gonna do it while I'm live, but it's something I have to remind myself of. I'm getting EP. Is it late where you're over there in Argentina? It'll be easy. Yeah, it's easy. I'm sure. I don't think it's that much work. I think it's literally just a couple options. 1 or 2 options. You gotta click on and then blah. 6:30? Ah. Not too bad. But I can see why you'd get tired. I should have seen me about an hour ago before I shut down all my coffee. I was yawning up a storm. I always yawn every time I start stream. Just for like the first hour is just me yawning. I've been thinking that maybe I should drink some of my coffee like prior to oh, sorry, I just like blanked out there. Prior to stream, but then I wouldn't have anything to drink while I'm streaming, so I'm like, damn, just gonna have to bite that bullet. That's why I just talk. Just talk to get the tiredness out of the way. So, who's your Oshi? You got an Oshi? I like to learn about who people like to watch. If you do not mind me asking, that is. I know for some folks it's a little bit personal. They like to keep their secrets. In which case, I can respect that. It's not like I talk about everybody I watch either. Which... Oshi is basically, the main... Let's say, like, the main, like, VTuber you watch. Essentially. Like, your main person. The person you always go and watch. You see? You see? Okay, good. Good thing you see. I myself watch too many damn people. Too many. I kind of rotate the people I watch. I don't have one, really. Maybe some silly guy with 4 viewers. He's chill. I see, I see. Understandable. Recently, I've been watching Adder and, let's see. There's my buddy Scratch. Scratch Bag. But Scratch Bag's, well, he should be streaming today, I'm pretty sure. He's gonna be streaming the, Games Awards thing. Then there's... Who have I caught up with recently? There's people on the YouTube side that I watch as well, which makes things more harder for me because I have to keep up with so many people's streams. It's not even funny. It's like there's so many people. Why do I watch so many of them? God damn it, why did I do this to myself? I know why. It's because I just see people that are passionate. For streamers, I prefer people without too much people. I understand that. There's, you know, people like the, how do you say? The interactability. Yeah, they like being able to talk without feeling like they're left out. Which I get. To me, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I'll watch somebody with less views, and other times I'll watch somebody with a lot of views. Just as long, for me, what matters is like, are they passionate? Is what they're doing, do they show that they really like what they're doing? That to me is what brings me into watching a person. So sometimes you see that with bigger streamers, sometimes you see that with smaller streamers. It is what it is. In part, it inspires me, and therefore, you know, I use it to fuel my own little ventures. In the hopes that I may one day, you know, perhaps, grow to be noticeable. At least a little noticeable. Who knows? We shall see what the future lays for me. Not that I necessarily expect anything, but hey, it's worth giving it a shot, you know? If you don't give it a shot, you'll never fucking even make it anywhere near what you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I haven't got anything to eat just yet. Gotta wait until the end of stream, then I can go eat, munch on something. Yum yum yum. You know what I gotta check on? I gotta check on some... Well, actually, no. Maybe. I gotta see some... There's some games up there in itch.io that I can download. Nom nom nom. God, though, I'm... really should not have eaten lunch at like 10 in the morning. That makes no sense. I was hungry, I know, but... now I gotta wait until 6. Gotta wait until 6 for me to finally get some food in my system. because I wake up at like 5, so I eat breakfast very early in the morning. Then I eat lunch relatively before lunch even happens, and so I guess dinner's like hours away from me. Every time I eat lunch, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to wait 7 hours till dinner. If I had like a fruit or something, it would be all fine. And usually we do have fruits, but whatever. I shall withstand the tithe that is hunger. You got any kinds of games you prefer to play? Because I myself like, roguelikes are very fun for me. They're very fun, although they're very much also games that I can't really... Oh, co-ops? Co-ops are fun. You ever played Lethal Company, something like that? That's a co-op game. Oh, my tummy's rumbling now. Yeah? Yeah. I've played that with a buddy. I've also played... I don't know if you've played Chivalry 2. That one's like a night one. That one's pretty cool. That one you can also play co-op with your buddies. You just go around as a night dude, start fighting other dudes. It's a first person / third person because you can switch out the POV. You know it? It's a good one. I would recommend it. Like I said, it's a good old time if you got a friend to play with. Sometimes you can go into certain servers where people usually do 1v1s, so that's pretty cool too. I recently started to play Risk of Rain 2, which is also technically co-op. It's single player and co-op. I haven't played it with anybody just yet. Mainly been playing it just myself. But, you know, I'll get around to playing it with someone eventually. Usually though on stream, I haven't played those games too much. I usually play either something that's like story-based that has like nice art that I like, or if the game is interesting artistically, story-wise, or just it's cute and I want to play it, that's usually what you'll see me play on stream. So like for example, I guess like I don't have this backed up on as a VOD or anything on the YouTube side of things, but I used to play, one of my first stream games was Off, which is like an RPG maker type of game. And that one was pretty cool. Cemetery Mary, Hospital, Blackout Hospital. Let's see what else in terms of like sort of RPG maker-esque games have I played. Damn, I cannot remember for the life of me outside of those three. Because Off, obviously I'm gonna remember Off, since that was like one of the first things I've streamed. Damn, I can't remember shit. Maybe I got it written down somewhere. My little list of finished games. Let's see. It's not this one. Oh, it is this one. Okay, never mind. I might have to actually sleep. Well, you have a good rest. If you gotta go, then go. Go take a nice good old nap. Or, I guess, sleep. Just straight up sleep. Make sure you rest well. I do got my list in my hand, though. Finally. I don't know what I thought this was before. If when I wake you're still online, I'll be back. Bye-bye. I most likely will not be. But I'll see you around anyways. It was nice having you here. Let's see. Hansel was pretty good. Hansel was pretty fun. It was a quick short one as well. Sheep and Wolf's Closing was short. Charm Studies, pretty unique. But then again, I like all the Nom Nom Nami games, so that's not really a surprise. Let's see what else here. Uber Cat Overdrive was just a fun game, but that one's not really an RPG Maker type of game at all. Honestly, I'd recommend that game to anyone. Uber Cat Overdrive. It's just fun, plain old fun. You can find it on itch.io, itch.io, right? That's how people pronounce that website's name. Yumaniki's pretty good. If you're the type to like weirder types of games. And it's fan game, Yumitsuki, always gotta represent that one. Gotta rep the game. Project Cat, and therefore the Paper Lily series, I guess, episodic series. Project Cat is like the prequel to Paper Lily. So, you know, play that one first and then you can go to Paper Lily. Aria's Story, not my favorite, but it's a decent one, decent RPG Maker type of game. There was Hello Girl, that one's a good story one. Yes, the story, and I suppose the art style was good too. Cry of Fear, everybody knows Cry of Fear, because it's freaking Cry of Fear. Played that one for Halloween. Didn't necessarily, did not accomplish it in one go like I originally intended to. I played it for like 8 hours on Halloween night. It was quite a run. Good Morning is a Social Construct is one I played a couple weeks ago. Also a story-based game. Art is definitely not in the good category, but I don't think it's meant to be. It's very amateur, and I believe, you know, that's part of the point. Pocket Mirror was fun as well, but it started frustrating me towards the end. And it's got multiple endings too, and I am not going back to that game, I swear. As much as I kind of want to, I do not have the willpower to do so. And then Flesh, Blood, and Concrete is another game that is interesting, to say the least. I'd recommend it. Now let me put my papers away. They have now been put away. Nice, nice and dandy. My brain is doing the funny. What do I want to do now? Do I want to keep on the yapping? Or am I gonna actually play a game today? Because I don't know if I want to stream over the usual stream hours that I do. What do I got, actually? Let me take a quick peek at what I've got right now. In terms of things to play. I could do Buckshot Roulette for a little while. Mayhaps. Risk of Rain is always there. As much as I want to play that to hell and back, I should probably pace myself a little bit. Yes, a teeny tiny bit. Save that for like a proper stream. Maybe tomorrow I'll get going on that as a proper proper stream thing to do. As I should probably be playing a lot of these games that I've got. Make sure I keep up with the momentum. And I'm sure there's folks that have followed that wish to see me play those games again. Same thing with... what other game was it? Cannot remember off the top of my head which other game it was that I was playing that people probably would like to see me play again. You know, certain folks that have followed. Ah well, I'm sure I'll remember at some point, or play those games at some point again. Yeah, let's do some buckshot roulette, why not? Why not? Let me just set this up real quick. It's gonna take me a minute or two. Da la 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 la. And my voice sounded weird. I also gotta change the stream title and whatnot. Can't forget to do that. Before I forget. Put that there. Then rename the stream. How do you spell roulette? Oh, that's right there. Why am I asking when the name of the game is right there? And are we good? We are good. Okay, there we go. Now I can switch over most likely, and window scene. Game capture was it? Yep, okay. Volume is on. Gonna put my microphone on my chest. If I can do this properly. There we go. Alright. I forgot I also have to set up my phone so that I can look at chat. Silly, goofy mistake. I forgot last time. That is not the chat thing. And this is the chat thing. Attaboy. Alright. Let us start. I gotta find some buddies to play with the multiplayer mode. The multiplayer mode I did play with another friend of mine, but that was off stream. Kinda wanna do this on stream. Just have 4 people, I guess myself and 3 other people to play with. Doing the multiplayer mode. Make it as hard as possible. We're gonna do double or nothing. Yeah, so we can suffer the consequences of my actions. Yeah, what's up, you little guy? Please sign the waiver. I shall sign the waiver. What shall I call myself upon this turn? YOLO. Last time I played this on stream, I was doing pretty damn good. It should be about the same this time around. Or maybe I got lucky the last stream. maybe the gods were just on my side. Okay. 2 blanks and a live. So how about we just get this over with rather quickly? Second is a blank. Oh. First one is alive. Would you look at that? I'm already getting lucky. I enjoy the Lego brick sounds you hear whenever the guy falls over. Just bricks. Why is there a stack of bricks behind them anyways? That's, it seems like a bit of a safety hazard. Outside of the whole shooting each other part of this whole shtick. Okay, that's a bit rough. 4 blanks, 3 lives. Let's see if he gets me, or actually it's my turn, so... This is easy. These items aren't gonna be useful anyways because they're gonna take it away. So, there we go. There we have it. First round. Done and over with. I heard it can get pretty difficult down the line if you keep doubling or nothing every time you win the game. Or, I guess, I don't know whether to refer to each, like, life as a life, like, you know, every time you go down a life as a proper life or a round. Like, what counts as a round and what counts as a life? 2 and 3, right? 2 lives and 3 blanks. I almost forgot. I almost did not look. My brain just said goodbye. I'm gonna risk it. Gonna risk it for the biscuit. Damn. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Okay, brother was a little confident. Understandable. Okay, we got 1 live and 1 not live. He's gonna take my pills. I hope those fucking choke you. Let's see if they do. Damn it. No, they do not. You lucky bastard. Oh. Looks like I'm losing a heart. Or, I guess, a life. Or electricity thing? Oh, you're cooked now, buddy. You are done. One, two, three. Okay, 4 and 4. I'm gonna use his cuffs first. Good, good. Hopefully this next one is a live. I'm gonna save my saw for another, you know, thing. What does scare me is that we've got quite the bit of rounds in this thing to play around with. Let's see if my luck does not run out. Watch this be a blank. Damn. Could have cooked him too. Let's see if he heals or if he dies. So luck was on his side when he took my thing, but when he took his own, the gods were not on his side. Okay, buddy. Okay. I suppose I do deserve this. Oh, no. Oh, okay. He's gonna shoot me. Come on, come on. How is he getting these? How? How? He got them like straight, 3 straight freaking blanks. Okay, depending on the rounds. Okay, 2 and 2. I can figure this one out. I can scrap my way out of this one. No problem. Just gotta call up a call a friend, so to speak. Okay, that wasn't necessarily useful, but sure. Why not? I could just do this. Don't even give him a chance. Bye-bye! Now we're on the 3rd round of this first round. I seriously gotta figure this out. What to call these things. Another beer. Cuffs. Cuffs ain't bad. 3 and 3. Okay, 4 and 4. This is a bit of a risk we're gonna take. What do I want to do? Okay, so we are now down to 2 blanks and 3... Yeah, 2 blanks, 3 lives. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna cuff this boy up. I know he's into that kinky shit. Then we're gonna shoot him, because what else are we gonna do? We're gonna hope this next round is a live. Unfortunate. He will now have 2 shots to shoot me with. Now he has 1. Okay, I got lucky. He does have a pull. Okay, I guess those were. I did not think those were the last rounds. I thought there was one more blank in the shotgun, and that he was gonna use the polarity switch to just give me a punch, you know? 3 and 2. 2 lives, 3 blanks. He does have a saw and cuffs, which is a bit scary. Wouldn't it have been funny if that was alive? This better not be alive. Of course it was. Of course he landed right on it. Right where he wanted it. Yep. He's got me. He's got me for sure. Damn. Well, we lost that one. Just pure luck. He just knew where the rounds were. Alright, give me a bit of a break here. Alright. Yes, take the pills. I do not care if I cannot drive. I don't have a license. Mm. Let's see how well we do this time around. Hopefully better than that last round. Alright, our items are decent. I don't like having that as a healing item. I'd rather have the cigarettes because the cigarettes are just surefire health. 3 and 4. And we got 2 health. We can probably do this in 1 round. At least in theory. This is probably gonna end up as a blank. God damn it. How's that a blank, though? The gods may not be giving me the favor I once had before. And of course he gets that. 1 blank left. And of course I don't get to, you know, get whacked by the blank. Yeah, careful now, shut up. You'll be dead soon enough. I promise. Unless I die first. In which case, that would be embarrassing. Well, there goes... there goes that run. Should have kept my fucking mouth shut. But no, I just gotta talk shit. Gonna name myself Titty to grant myself some luck. Saw, glass, phone, and adrenaline. Oh, another saw. Two and 3. 2 lives. Let's see what we got in the barrel. That's the 3rd from now, so... Let's see, another blank, okay. Fair enough. The one after this is either a blank or a live. I know he's gonna cigarette anyways, so... That's why I didn't use a a saw just yet. Because it kind of wouldn't have mattered. This man's getting lucky this time around. Well, I guess he just knew there was just one blank left. Never mind. Maybe I'm being the fool. Four and 4. These 4 and 4s have been kind of frequent. I'm not liking that. It does not foretell of good tidings. Well, because I got so many saws, I may as well use them. That's fine. You know what wouldn't be fine? And what will not be fine is if this too is a blank. Thank the gods it is not. Okay. Oh, he's certain. That man is certain of what he's doing. And he's gonna do it to me. So I can either take a risk and then swallow the pills, or continue on. I don't even remember what's in the damn thing. No, I'm cooked. We're done. This run is over. Titty is dead. Quite unfortunate, quite unfortunate. Okay, so far we're not doing anywhere near as well as the last time we played this game. Why is the music in here gotta be loud? What are they partying over anyways? Like, what kind of party is had in a goddamn warehouse looking place? Alright, give me some good items, box. These items are like mediocre at best, except the adrenaline, which can... The adrenaline is good or bad on whether the opponent has good items or not. Oh boy. Well, I got most certainly lucky there, because all he's left with is a blank. Good thing this isn't like the multiplayer, because if this was the multiplayer, if you used a blank on yourself, your turn is still, you know, saved, basically. In single player, that's not the case. It's always basically your turn first, which is nice of them, I suppose. And there goes this round. Okay, round one. That's done and over with. Let's see what items we got. Glass, saw. That's it. That's it. 4 lives. 4 and 4. God damn it. Every time it's 4 and 4, I just eat shit. I eat shit and die. Well, at least he doesn't have a saw. If he did, that'd be a bit trickier to deal with. Okay, I just gotta shoot him one more time. Of course. Okay, I'm gonna try and, I'm guessing this next one is a blank. So, if it's not, I'm really gonna start questioning things. Good thing I needed not to question anything at all. Here comes round 3. Another 2 items. 2 lives this time. 2 and 2. Oh boy, what's the move? What's the move? Phone, I guess? Well, we know the last one is alive. Aw, oh, man. He's killed us. Yep. These last 2 are live, so... And it's just 2 lives left on the little life ticker thing. That is unlucky. Genuinely unlucky. He says careful now as if he can't just kill me. I gotta start being more risky. But at the same time, like, that's not gonna work out well for me either, when I think about it. But before last game, I got, like, several double or nothings in a row. And this time I can't even get to double or nothing. It's quite embarrassing. Quite embarrassing. Okay, not bad. Okay. Adrenaline and nicotine, my favorite. 2 and 3. Decent chance. Oh, you are fucking me. You see what I mean? The moment I try to be more risky, it just doesn't work. I guess it didn't work for him either. Well, at least I got a cigarette. Cigarette, cigarette. There's our life back. I forgot I had this. Well, I'm glad I did that anyways, because I can just turn this last one into a live round and just do him in for one more health. Perish, fool. He's got a burner. Let's hope this one's up. Oh, okay. Good, good. Now we have a 50-50. I can always check, which is what I'm gonna do. Good, good. Won't disrespect him this time by using the saw unnecessarily. Yo mama! Yo mama wins! Three lives, four not lives. We got almost the same setup in terms of items. He's got 2 beers, I got a beer and a syringe, or adrenaline. You know what I could do? Is prevent him from doing this to me. So now, he has no option but to get shot. Okay. Of course it's alive. How? Why is it always alive when I shotgun it, but when he shotguns it, it's just... Okay, I think I don't even know what he did. One of them was a blank, obviously. You better not shoot me this round. Oh boy. He's probably got adrenaline. Yep, he's got 2. 2 and 2. I could try the same old trick again. Don't know if it'll work this time. But the longer I can keep him from doing literally anything, the higher chance of survival I have. My luck. It's feeling non-existent right now. Rather non-existent. Let's see if it happens again. Of course it did. Because why wouldn't it? Why would it not? And yeah, he's gonna fuck me over. Which fair, I did cuff him twice in a row, and neither situation granted me the ability to shoot him. Well, I don't see me surviving this one. Yeah. Ace is doing that. Doing his thing. Not gonna take the pills, because the pills will just kill me. There's literally no point in taking the pills. I could not even see. I think it was 4 in total. Why would it tell me the same shell twice? He's gonna take my pills? Okay, bro. Let's hope this hurts ya. Probably not, considering your luck so far. Never mind. Okay, they've equalized the fight. Yeah, he knows. Oh my god. He just knows. He knows. I thought there was one more. Okay, I guess it was 3 and not 4. Never mind. I swore there was like 4 shots and not just 3. Just in case. Of course, another blank. Okay, phone, tell me something useful. I said useful, not useless. How do you get 3 blanks in a row? What kind of chicanery? Well, yeah, statistically, this is gonna be a fucking live. And there he goes. Ended the damn round right there. Damn. Just damn. Alrighty. Gonna go do something. Got some duties to perform real quick. I'll be right back as soon as I can. Here we are. Told you it'd be quick. Well, as quick as can be. Give me them damn pills. Why are we just taking random bathroom pills? That's a question I have. Will it be answered? No, not likely. Right on. Right fucking on. I don't even know what name to come up with this time around. I've run out of ideas. Gabe. There we go. Just Gabe. Gabe. Simple, sweet little name. He's got a spyglass, though. I hate 50-50s. I hate him so much. It's like, why? And he's got a cigarette box, so if I don't get this right the first time, he's basically just gonna screw me over. Okay, maybe I won't get screwed over this time around. Statistically, this has to be a live. But statistically, I also don't ever get lucky. Today, that is. Today is just not my lucky day, so maybe we'll hit him. Yes, we do. I gotta get this next one right. It's either a blank or a live. Well, there goes that round. Glad I didn't shoot myself. Let's see what gifts Santa Claus gives us now. 2 little simple things. One bullet is live and the other is not. Now this 50-50 I can vibe with. Kinda. Okay, all my items so far, kinda caca, man. They're kinda dookie. It's 5 shells, 2 lives, 3 blanks. Lords know what I'm supposed to do now. I can shotgun 1. That's going to screw me over a little, because if it's a blank, I could have then switched it over with the polarity switch. He can cuff me, which is never nice. I'm gonna assume this one's a blank. I assumed correctly. Now he's gonna cuff me, most likely. Yep. Told ya. He's confident. Well, I suppose he had reason to be. Now this next one better not be alive. Or better not get turned into alive. Oh no. How did he know? How did he know? This is not feasible. Man knew where those fucking shells were. I mean, to be fair, he's literally putting them in the shotgun. How could he not know? Now that I think about it, this game is rigged. He's the one putting the shells in the tube, meaning he knows the ones that are like what he knows the okay, you know what I mean. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna try and say it anymore. Brain is fizzling out right now. A phone and polarity switch already on a bad start. With this many shells? Yeah, bro. Good luck. Good. We both only got like 2 health, so this better go absolutely correct for me. He don't look too happy. Now he's got a cigarette. Well, there goes my hopes and dreams of coming out of this one alive. I'm gonna risk it and pull the gun on myself. Chances are that's gonna not turn out good for me, but fuck it. We ballin'. Apparently we balled a little too hard. Understandable, I suppose. Okay, maybe... Perhaps I should switch up the strategy. What the strategy should be, I don't know. But it is most certainly not gonna be this shit. Whatever I've been trying to pull off is not working. Not working in the fucking slightest. Therefore... Well, I don't even know, actually, because every time I try to, like, be risky, it doesn't work. When I'm safe, it works 50-50. Hamana, hamana, hamana. Hamana, hamana, hamana. Hamana, hamana, hamana. Hamana, hamana, hamana. Okay. My prayers sort of worked? Kinda, maybe? I don't like that he's got a cigarette and an adrenaline shot. If this is a blank, I'm gonna be a little... No, it's always a blank, you damnable fucking piece of creation. What a surprise, he got alive. Okay, I got a bunch of saws now, don't know what to do with them. A whole 8 stack, a whole 8 stack. I just gotta knock this man down as much as possible. I do not see any other way of doing this other than just knocking him down as quickly as I can. Use up my items so that he can't use them. He's probably gonna use my fucking pills. I hope he chokes on them. He most likely will not, but we never know. Smart. Did that so that if that were to have happened while he was on 2 health, he would have just died. Why is he so confident? Well, let's say screw it. I hate the pills. I hate them so much. I want to toss it at him. Me. Yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do, bro. No need to tell me for the millionth time to sign the fucking waiver. Three lives and 3 lives. Who knew? Not me. I'm gonna kill you. Well, actually, I'm gonna take his glass. I want that. Yoink! Let's see what he's got. Live. Oh, you're so cooked. You will suffer the consequences of your hubris, Mr. Guy. I don't know his name. I guess something like the dealer would make sense, since he is, you know, dealing us some fucking death. Okay. He did not need to do that, but he did it anyways. Good on him. Good on him. Huh? Okay, I must be tripping on something. I swore there were just 2. Okay, that kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little pissed off. Oh, great. Time to end this round. I wonder what's in here. Oh my god. Wow, I'm so lucky. Yay! Okay, we got a decent stock of items this time around. 4 and 4. Why the full stack? Why the full stack? Seriously. Chances are that phone's not gonna tell me anything useful. If it's not in the first 3 rounds, it's not useful. Always a 6th shell. What is it with this fucking phone and 6th shells? It's been like almost every damn time too. Okay, seems I didn't have to worry about nothing that time. Yippee! Yay! Yippee wins! You know, every time it gives me 2 items, it makes me think, maybe God doesn't love me. Mayhaps. This phone's not gonna be useful. Maybe it is. Okay. Well, he's just gonna polarity switch it and shoot me, so my only choice is to polarity switch it and then just blank myself twice. Hopefully in the next round we got more stuff to go with. I'm gonna assume this first shot is a live, which is probably the wrong move, but you know. I guess it wasn't. Good on me. Good on me. Okay, these pills are gonna either... Well, he's probably gonna be fine. Yep, okay, he's back to full health. See, I'm telling you, this man just knows. If I try to pull the gun on myself, it might not work. I do have a polarity. So what I could do... How many blanks have been shot? Technically 2, right? First one was alive. The second one he did on himself. Third one he switched to a live. That means there's 1 live and 2 blanks. Oh, gods above, you have got to be fucking me. Well, there goes that. God damn it. No wins today. No wins today. Quite unfortunate. I don't even know if I want to go for another run. Because it is almost the end of stream time, so... I swear. Maybe it's an on and off type of thing, you know? Maybe some days it'll be fine, and then other days it'll just not be fine. Some days I'll get wins left and right. Other days I will not get wins left and right. Which, you know, is understandable. You can't win all the time, but I kinda wish I did. Doesn't stop me from hoping. Hopium. That's what I'm on right now. Some hopium. Anyways, we shall go back to the chatting screen because what else is there to do? There's not enough minutes to play a proper round or two. We shall chillax for the last minute and a half. 3 minutes, technically. 3? Yeah, 3 minutes. So. I kind of want to spin around in my share, but there is not enough room to spin around in my share, so I will not be satisfied for at least an hour until I forget about the fact that I want to spin in my share. I'm not gonna wash some dishes because some folks decided to leave their dishes unwashed today, so after stream ends I'm gonna have to do that. Which is not something I enjoy doing. I don't like when people leave their dishes that they used in the sink or near it. Like, it's fine if it's, you know, cookware. Because I always clean the cookware. I'm fine with doing that. But when people eat and then they just leave their stuff lying around, that, you know, I would like it if they didn't. But I suppose we can't have everything. So, ladies and gents, I do hope that all of you have a great rest of your... Let me say that again, because this microphone be acting up sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, and above and below, and wherever else in the void you are, in terms of gender. May all of you have a grand morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and wherever you are. VOD watchers, those of you that are here live, and lurkers, if there were any at any time, thank you all for being here. And I hope that the gods give upon thee blessings of many, and may the stars shine in your honor. I will see you all in the next one.